Yeah, the finals were actually good. Like, you know, guys, I love ZVZ and all, but the finals were actually good.
Not enough minerals.
Isn't the ice map you play quite a bit? Yeah, but I wanted to veto so I can play the new maps, minus the pitch black one.
Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready. Ah! He's here!
Wait, who's this? Is this Stefano?
Bad news. Go ahead. What's...
Additional. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Stefano is the only player I know that does this GLHF. You're always the best player in my heart.
SCV ready.
Thank you.
What?
But no, I'm terrible.
Bad. SCV ready. Huh? Let's go.
What?
Big job.
Oh, I just remembered. I was like, why am I lagging? I remembered I'm playing on NA.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go ahead. In the rear. What's going? Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Should I? I'll try the new Medivac.
Minerals.
Speed.
Bad news.
Not enough.
Let's freaking do it. I think SOS is the best. Well, you can't be the best if you don't win anything. I don't think that's how being the best works. That's like me saying for myself, I'm the best. Like, that doesn't make sense.
God.
And someone's like, oh my god, are you comparing yourself to SOS? No, you're just hearing what you want to hear.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
God, stop this from me. What's it? Yeah. What? You want something? God.
Is the sound too loud? Because it's NA settings, so there might be... I feel like it's too loud.
SCV ready.
Yikes, what are these? Oh my god, the settings are all messed up.
Let's go. Big job. Bad news.
We'll play as is. Let's get that new Medank speed.
Huh? I can't help you. I'm listening. What? You want something?
Ah!
Go ahead. Ah! You scared me.
Command center upgrade complete.
I feel like I should probably just wall up there. Straight away on this map. This is the first time I'm playing this map. Yeah, I don't really understand why people are like, oh my god, Microbial Shroud sucks, give Infestor something else. Why? First of all, you've seen it in one tournament on an ability that's very situational. Not every ability in this game needs to be spammable like Infested Terrans. Just because you replaced an ability that was spammable doesn't mean you should put in another ability that's spammable. Second, if people are so against Microbial Shroud, it should get removed and they should not put anything instead of it because Infestors don't need buffs.
Not enough.
So I think Zergs altogether should chill. Just chill, you know, take a chill pill. Enjoy the new ability that they have. Because I really doubt Blizzard is gonna add another powerful ability to the Infestor. It's not gonna happen.
Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
Wait, where's the Medivac speed boost? Wait, how do I make Medivacs? Wait, do I need Fusion Core for that crap?
Insufficient Vespine
Bruh.
gas.
I need Fusion Core for that.
Are you?
Oh, that's sad. I thought you can get it from a tech lab. Why did I even make a tech lab then?
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Oops. Man, this guy is spreading creep like butter.
Are you? Light it.
It's gonna be funny if this guy's actually like high rated.
Complete.
And I'm doing this trolley thing.
Add-on complete.
With microbial, or not microbial. Oh, there's the Medivac speed. Okay, let's get it.
Been waiting. Bad news. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Let's see what you're all about.
Hear me. No one lives forever.
Not enough minerals. Command center.
I mean, this Medivac speed boost, it's obviously not something you're gonna rush for. Like, you're not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get early fusion core and upgrade that. Like, that's just not gonna happen. So,
Been waiting on you. Gangway coming through. Yep. By the numbers, boys.
I mean, it's gonna be something you just get in the late game, I guess.
This better be armed and
Or whenever you get fusion core for like ranged liberators, and after that you get that.
get the orders.
But that's about it. Okay, so this is how they move now
Additional supply depots.
with movement speed buff. But when you boost them, the speed is the same. I mean, to be honest, you can't really notice a difference.
What's up? Been waiting on you. Oh yeah. What's going on? Armed and
Ready for dust off.
Not
in
enough
rear with the
minerals.
gear. Been you gonna give me?
Research complete.
Ready for dust off.
Go ahead. I'm on it.
I really like.
What's going on?
I mean, I don't want to like hate on the upgrade because I've just started playing with it, but I don't see almost any difference in movement speed. And also, when it's boosted, it stays to the max that it used to be. So you're not. It's not faster when you boost it. It just becomes the same as it was, but it's like normal average speed, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Or normal movement speed is now higher. That's the whole thing.
Base is under attack.
Who wants? This better be good.
Add-on.
Move it.
Okay, I don't think this guy's high rated.
Boy. Go, go, go. By the big job, been waiting on you. Armed and ready. Gangway coming.
He's falling apart to like 2 Medivac drops.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy? Yeah. By the number, been waiting on you. SCV ready.
Well, hell.
Armed and ready.
Reporting for action. Standing by.
Not enough minerals.
Ready.
As you say.
Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Eh, pretty meh. Like I said, I'm sure people will get it. But it, it won't be anything like, whoa, let me rush it or whatever. pretty average, really.
Complete. Upgrade complete.
Very well.
Research complete. Base is under attack.
Armed and ready. This better
Base
be
is
good.
under attack.
Reporting for action.
Who wants some?
Yeah, lurkers.
Armed and ready. Anyway, coming. Oh, man. SCV ready.
Unacceptable. Base is under attack.
In the rear with the gear.
Ah, attend. Yes, sir.
Not enough energy.
Huh? Go ahead. I can't build here.
Like, it's so nice playing TVZ, by the way, knowing there's no Broodlord Infestor coming to crap on your parade.
In the
It feels really good.
armed.
Standing by.
Who wants some?
That was a little bit too overeager by me.
Light.
Big job, huh? Big job, huh?
Mineral field depleted.
Gangway. Coming through.
Light.
Who wants some? Armed and ready. This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting by the number. Go ahead. Ah! Huh? This better be good. Armed and ready.
Attention.
Did I not get a range? Wait, I got 2 fusion cores?
Command center.
Of course.
And these 2 tanks are getting so much value.
Reporting for action.
Wait, is this... I mean, the lib range feels so much smaller. I know they nerfed it, but this feels so tiny.
Not enough minerals. Base is
Okay, I mean... I don't know what to think. Like, the new Medivacs? Perhaps you're underrating the Medivac upgrade. It seems so good. 5.9k on NA. What is that? Is that like top 20 GM on NA? Oh, that's rank 13 GM on NA last season. Okay, I didn't mean to say that guy wasn't that good. He played great. Anyway, let's check the replay. Off race? I mean, if he off races in top 13 GM, then that's impressive. Okay, let's check this. I don't think that was that great. I mean, my build was like double fusion core, Tech Lab Starport, which I didn't even need Tech Lab for. I didn't even realize that the Medivac upgrade wasn't on the Tech Lab. But hey, was he top 3 Zergs in NA? I don't know. Anyway, let's look. Like, I don't think... So, some of you guys, like I just read in the chat, said maybe I'm underestimating him. Or underestimating the upgrade. Now, the only thing that this upgrade does... Again, I don't have the exact numbers. Let me try to find them. Oh, I got them right here. So, it goes from... Let's see. Reducing the cooldown on the Ignite Afterburners by 5 seconds, okay. And it takes the movement speed from 3.5 to 413. So now it's 3.5, right? This is where I start the upgrade. And then the cooldown of the Afterburner, it goes from 14 to 9. And the upgrade lasts 6 seconds, or the boost lasts 6 seconds. So basically you have 6-second boost and 3-second cooldown and 6-second boost. Now, yes, you know, in theory, if you go crazy with the drops, like boost from here to here, drop, do a little bit of damage, and pick up, you can boost again, and just do that back and forth. But in a top level pro game, you're not going to be boosting back and forth. Like, you're going to get sniped the second time you go for the drop, right? So, this is, again, people will get this upgrade for sure. Like, for sure. But is anyone gonna rush this? No. But people are gonna get it. It's 100. I mean, look at the movement speed now, right? The Marine movement speed is 315. The Medivac speed is about to finish. So right now they're moving kind of together, right? Medivacs are a little bit in front. That's what usually happens. And if you guys play Terran, you know if you move your army across the map, your Medivacs sometimes run in front and die to Stalkers or to Marines or Hydras, whatever. But look now when the upgrade finishes. Like, they run so much in front of the Marines. And it's like, is there a need for that? That's the thing. You see with the boost, when you boost them, the movement speed is exactly the same as it was in the last patch. So the maximum boost speed is exactly the same. It's just your movement speed that's higher, from 3.5 to 413. Let's say that what's the movement speed now? So it's 413 plus 182. So that's, let's say, whatever. Let's say 421, 432, right? 430.15? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to do math on stream. That's a terrible idea. Before it was 3.5 to that number, and now it's from 413 to that number. So it's like, it's the same thing. Oh, 5. That's right. I'm dumb. So, I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what situation would you want your Medivacs, and what situation would you gain to constantly need this speed, right? I mean, what are the Marines' movement speed? So when they stim, they have 4.6. So they're gonna be able to catch, you know, to keep up, I guess, with the Marines way better. Because the movement speed is like, even though Marines are still gonna be faster, they're gonna be able to keep up. But if you're a top pro player, if you wanted them to keep up, you would just boost them anyway. And now they're gonna even run further in front of your army. If you play mech, you don't really make Medivacs, and even if you do, does it make a difference? Sure, it can help with the drops, especially with the shift Q drops, but again, it's not gonna be something that you rush. People might get it just for the sake of getting it, like, oh, I got lib range, might as well, you know, might as well get that, but it's a buff, I guess, but it's buff on, there's a difference between a straight up buff and a buff on, like, an upgrade that no one ever got. And the question is, are people gonna get it now? Yeah, it's nice to escape queens. See, that's true, but this is the issue. I rushed this upgrade, right? I made Fusion Core to rush it. No one's gonna do that. It's not worth it. But if you get it after Liberator range, at that point you're not gonna be fighting queens anymore. You're gonna be fighting Hydras, which I'm pretty sure are still gonna gun down your Medivacs, assuming you don't boost. And if you boost, well, it's the same thing that you used to have, so.
Oh, there's that. There's that.
Like, this upgrade is just not gonna do much. Maybe people get it more, but the only reason they're gonna get it more, not because it's now changed and it's like better. The only reason people are gonna get it more is because it's on Fusion Core. And the biggest change for Terran, or maybe not the biggest. I can't remember every change on top of my head. And Thor is a big one. But a huge change for Terran is you don't need Tech Lab anymore for your upgrades, for your Liberator upgrades. That is huge because you don't need to make a second starport and then put a Tech Lab on it and then get Lib range and then swap it out on a reactor. You lose so much production time on that second starport. Now you're going to be able to crank out 4 Liberators at a time much quicker while getting the Liberator range. And at the same time, again, you can get that Medivac upgrade if you want to waste minerals. The only upgrades there are right now in the Tech Lab are Corvid Reactor for Ravens. Nobody makes Ravens. At least not masses of them, so you don't really take that unless you go super late game. And then the speed, the Banshee upgrades, Cloaking Field and Hyperflight, so they zoom past the army. So, I don't know. The one downside is if you play against Zerg or Protoss, when they see that you have a Tech Lab, but they don't see anything else, they're gonna know it's most likely, not most likely, but they're gonna know it's Cloak Banshee or Battlecruiser. Because if you're going Liberators, even with range, you don't need a Tech Lab. So, there's that as well. But overall, I think the upgrade's okay at best. Not great. Not great. That's my assessment of it right there.